framing out the lower closet and getting those boards ready to be painted on this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. That is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks. I can't even talk right. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Yeah, I'm still fighting this cold. You can hear it in my voice. Fighting. You know how when you get it way up high and you say those words like in the cold speak. An episode of Friends, I know when Monica was saying, "I'm fine," and Ross says, "Yeah, when you put a D on the end of fine, you're not fined." Anyway, still fighting this thing. Got it late Friday night, and it's really put me down for the count, but back out here tonight, just trying to at least get the closet right behind me there on the lower deck framed out. If I can get that done tonight, I'll be happy. I'm not expecting much. Took yesterday off because I was just feeling so wiped out from this thing. No, I don't think it's COVID. I don't have a fever. I seem to have everything else. It's all up in my head. My ears are stuffed up, my nose stuffed up, and I'm blowing out Smurfs. Poor little guys. Anyway, so back out here it is, Tuesday night, the 14th of December. Trying to at least get a little bit more done after taking the day off. I can't do that more than a day without getting something done, because, you know, kind of under pressure at this point. I need to get out there and start making money again. I got to get this finished up, at least buttoned up enough where I can get back on the road. So I'm having to kind of cut a few corners towards the end here to get it done, but at least I'm trying to get it done. I want to mention Dunk. Thank you, buddy. He sent me something. Here it is. Sold as a set. Clorox disinfecting wipes. And I was looking at this going, is it really disinfecting wipes? Yeah, no, it is. It is. Here they are. I go through a ton of these, especially while doing this truck thing, this truck remodel. Of course, I keep cleaning every time I'm doing a new part of the project. So, Dunk, thank you. These will go to good use. And still, they're sometimes hard to find out there. I do want to show you something funny, though, about living at a high elevation like I do. You see this? Can you see the top of this? Plastic. Let me get it down here. I don't know if you can tell or not. See that little dome? That's this plastic top. It's supposed to be flat. All the lids got pushed off in the box when it got up to this elevation. We're at 6,600 feet here in Cheyenne. So this is why when I go buy chips at the grocery store, the bags are all puffed out. And I found out I've had a load of chips I was delivering one time that were going from Oregon down to Denver, and I had to go 150 miles out of the way up through Casper and down I-25, because if I'd gone over Sherman Pass between Laramie and Cheyenne, they all would have exploded. Apparently they can handle around 7,000 feet. You get up to 8,000 feet and all the bags blow up. So you lost your whole load. So kind of interesting if you didn't know that, by the way. High elevation, stuff expands because the air outside the package is thinner than the air inside the package. Little now you know thing, like they used to say on NBC. Do, and now you know. So Dunk, ho ho ho, thank you for sending that to me. Yes, these will definitely go to use here in the clutch truck. Oh, I wanted to read this too. Dunk even said here, see, it says a gift for you. Isn't that nice? And it says, a remodeled sleeper warming gift from Dunk because, and he put in parentheses, because your food prep area will be above your toilet. Good thinking there, Dunk. So, appreciate that. So, yeah, we need to keep that area clean, no way. No potty tooties. Okay, so got the light on behind me there. You can see right behind my shoulder there, that's the cabinet we put up, last week or so. It's got the microwave up there behind that door, and the door below that, it's got the Ninja Foodie. So in the space there to the, well, which would be, I guess, to the left of that if you're looking at it, is where the closet is going to go. I've got one of the walls already painted, and I just need to trim the top of it. See, that's it sitting right over there. That's going to be the side of the closet that'll be facing toward the freezer and refrigerator. So it's already pretty much cut. I just need to trim down the top. But I painted that the other night when I painted the boards, which are now the nightstand and closet from the last video. Right, so like I say, still fighting this thing, feeling like crap. I run out of gas real quick. But if I can get that framed out, get that board up there, get the boards cut right, that are going to frame out the front of it not a lot of wood on the front of it because there's going to be the door. And I'm going to do the door exactly the way I did the doors that I showed you in the last couple of videos for the upstairs closet door and the nightstand door. Going to frame them out, do the angled cut on those so they fit together nicely, and then put that panel in behind it, just like that panel right there, so that everything will match. That's kind of the whole point of this thing. I've been going along, and when I bought that panel stuff, I kept buying more of it because I figured I'm going to need more of this, and I want it all to match, and the way supplies are kind of there one day and kind of not, wanted to make sure I have enough. So I know I have enough to make the door for the closet that'll go right there, right next to that cabinet, and I'll have still enough of that paneling for the door that's going to go underneath my sink area, where my actual inverter is going to go, and then where I'll have the drain hose coming down and the fill hose for the faucet going up, so that'll all match as well, and that's going to be behind my seat here, because directly behind my seat's the toilet, and then between the toilet and that cabinet you can see right there will be the sink. Alright, so let's dive in. Just real quick, for those of you who haven't been following along the whole project here, like I say, right behind my driver's seat right here, there's the toilet. I've yet to finish out the little wall going around. It's going to have another little extension that'll come out, to about here. And then, I'm not sure if I'm going to put a door in or not yet. Haven't figured that out yet. It's got that padded board it sits against. In between that padded board and this closet with the microwave and the Ninja Foodie in it, that's where the sink goes. And underneath that, the inverter, plumbing goes down below to the area which is on my side box. You can see a duct down there that's going to come up the wall and go inside the bunk area, sneak over the top into what will be a cabinet here, and blow out that way, just like the other EPU duct does right back there. Okay, so if I back up a little bit, here's where the cushions are sitting now, is where the closet will be, and I got to frame that out. Alright, well, I got started. I had to stop and finish ordering my my wife's Christmas present. You know how it is. Guys, you know how it is with wives. They mention, kind of in passing, one or two things that they might want. You better pay attention. Hello, turn up the attention knob. She's telling you something you need to know. So, she was kind of interested in one thing. I won't mention it. She hasn't been watching any of these videos. I don't blame her. She's got enough to do around the house. But, I won't mention what it is, just in case she happens to watch this one for some reason. But, and then there was another thing she mentioned that she actually saw me buy tonight. She just needed more Tupperware stuff for around the house. And I found a good deal while we were at Big Lots earlier tonight. So I got that. She knows that's coming. The other one, I'm trying to keep a mystery, even though it's the only other thing she mentioned to me. It's like I say, guys, you know how it is. When they just say, well, you know, I was kind of thinking about the this and stuff, and, you know, I saw the this and stuff, and I kind of thought, well, maybe that might be a good idea, because it was on sale now for only this and such, and so, you know, I was just thinking. Anyway, so what do you want for dinner tonight? And, you know, you better have been paying attention, guys. That was your window, right there. So, I caught on. I've been married long enough. I've learned my lesson. You know, you smarten up after a few years, don't you guys? Anyway, so I had to pause and make sure I got that ordered, because I started looking a couple days ago and then realized if I don't order it by tonight, it may not get here by Christmas. You don't want to be in that doghouse, am I right? As lousy as I'm feeling, I'm trying to get back to this. I'm trying to get something done tonight. So I cut some boards. These are the 2x3s that I used mainly to frame out the upper box up there. But they'll be good to frame out the closet area. I don't need 2x4s or 2x6s for that. So I cut a couple of these at 43 inches. That should be about, you know, the length from the floor down there up into the rafters up above before I put that ceiling in, so I can make those work. Cut a couple of those, cut a couple of these that are 23 inches. This is going to be the width of my closet, essentially from the outside that you'll see. Okay, much bigger. My previous closet that hung up right here behind me that held the clothes up there was only like 16.5 inches inside depth wide. So I'm going to have 23 now. So that's going to give me quite a bit more closet space to hang clothes, to hang shirts, I always hang up my shirts and my pants. Now my shorts and socks and underwear I put in a little box. That's going to be tucked down in an area behind, right, that cabinet. And I'll show you all that as we get going on. So I'll cut those. Now I did need one big one because I have that threaded hole in the back wall that used to hold one of those seatbelt supports. So you know that's tough as hell. If it can hold a 250 to 300 pound man from flipping out of the bunk, it's going to be solidly in the wall. So I got this board left over from when I did my initial upper bunk system. So this will go all the way down to the floor, rise up high enough so I can drill a hole and thread a bolt through so it's secure against the back wall. So that'll be secure against the back wall. I can put some boards right there where I'm pointing my thumb up against that closet system that's there for the refrigerator and Ninja Foodie to basically frame the whole thing out. So there's where I'm at. So I've cut the boards. Now I've got to go bring them back there, kind of set them in place, see how they're going to do, then trim if I need to, and secure that board to the back wall, and then we'll do the upward posts, and then I can bring in and cut the panels that you'll see in the front. You won't see this stuff because it'll be inside the closet. So I'm going to cut all that, and like I say, I'm running slow tonight, and I'm sorry, you know, because I'm just not feeling very hot, but I'm just trying to get something done. So I'm going to measure all this, kind of hold it in place, see where I'm at. I'll start putting stuff together, and then I'll show you as I'm cutting the other boards. Okay, I've been trying to kind of frame out the closet here, and I haven't been, my measurements aren't correct. I'm just not feeling well enough. My head is not cooperating. So this is a little too far over here for the freezer door to have enough room to open. Got to put that board along the back wall somehow. I've got to have it hop up over there in the back to meet that board there. And I'm just not thinking clear enough. I'm not feeling good, so I'm calling it for tonight because I got to get this right, and my brain is not cooperating because I'm sick. See, there's a good example right there. So I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, but I got to do this right, so I'm calling it. Yeah, I'm not being productive at this point. My brain is too foggy. I feel like crap. Hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow. I'm tired of being sick and tired. This is ridiculous. I can't get my work done. Not to the way I've been used to it. All I can figure is this is how people on like meth or, you know, crack cocaine or whatever feel like when their brain just is not cooperating. But when I'm sick, you know, I'm sick, I don't feel good, and my brain is just like, you know, yeah, we need to be inside eating soup. I'm not sharp enough as I should be. So when you're doing a project like this, you need to be sharp, and I'm not. So I'm calling it, and we'll attack it again tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be better. All right, so here it is, 1:12 a.m. So if I get this done, if I stop here, it's still going to take me up to 2 hours to edit the video down, get it uploaded to YouTube. So if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get in bed by 3:30. So for those of you who don't do these videos or have no idea what it's like, it takes quite a while to edit them down and get everything uploaded. So I hope you appreciate that. I've been saying from the beginning of this project that I do that because with the comments and everything people put every day has helped me from making some huge mistakes on the project. So it's worth my time to make these videos every day or almost every day because people have stopped me from really screwing up in some big ways. And so that's worth it to me to do these. So hope you appreciate that, and I just got to call it. I'm just not feeling good, you know. I'm hoping to be feeling better soon. I'm tired of this. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot got done. We got the closet framed out, at least. Get those boards painted, and we'll have everything ready for tomorrow. And hopefully I'll be feeling better tomorrow. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Yeah, it's no fun, right, Rusty? Well, thank you. Yes, I love you too, honey. Alrighty, so don't forget about Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Well, I hope you're just not telling us what we want to hear, Hi. Because we just want to hear the truth. Well, then I guess I am telling you what you want to hear. Hi, didn't we tell you just not to do that? Yes, sir, you did. Okay, then. Rusty, back there. There you go. Ah, yes, happily eating the bacon strip. Up in the almost complete upper deck area. Here's one more little piece. There you go. You got it. Happy dog. All right.